Yo, yo. Good morning. Let's see. Let's hope that the stream actually stays up today. I think the issue was all I had to do was go accept a user agreement because they updated their terms and conditions. So I did that this morning. Hopefully that's all I needed to do and we are good to go. But hold on, let me send this out to everybody real quick and then we will get started. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody had an amazing weekend. Let's see. Live. Spy. Tweet. View. All right. Let's do this. All right. Cool. How we all doing this morning? Yeah, fingers crossed. Let's hope. That was really annoying on Friday. But I was able to hop in Grizzly's live stream. Be a new face to all those people in there. But yeah, good morning, Jersey, Jason, Eric, Chop Bones, Raymond, Robert, Trey, Barely, Scooter Tips, Chris, Mark, Justin, Sebastian, Tangible Assets, Spencer, Tyler, and Jeremy. Good morning, everybody. So, basically, you want to know what's funny? Is I was looking at this APLS for a potential swing on Friday. Just looking at the technicals, the squeeze looked like it wanted to fire up and take us back into this high right here at 70.76. Well, I didn't swing it. And you can see that it pushed all the way up to 78, 79 in the pre-market. So missed out on that one. However, I am in a swing in MBLY. This is what we ended up entering on Friday. I really like this. The whole reasoning behind this trade, if we pull this up right here, then we'll start doing our analysis on ES, NQ, SPY, and QQQ. What I like about this, we have this daily squeeze. We're holding that 21 and 34 EMA. We have this trend line. We pretty much closed at the trend line on Friday. However, looking at the technicals, it's hinting that it wants to break this trend line, which is why I got the entry early. So we got the stochastic buy. We got the on-balance volume coming up. Beautiful daily squeeze. If we zoom out to the weekly time frame, you can see we held structure above that weekly 21 EMA. And then we have the on-balance volume breaking and setting a new high. So remember, I talk about this in the book, how much I love the on-balance volume when it comes to swings. You can see that right here was the highest point that the on-balance volume went to. And then we pushed up to 48.11 and that on-balance volume was not able to set a new high, which is a divergence, meaning more than likely we're going to pull back. So now looking at MBLY on the weekly, the fact that it broke above and set a new high on the on-balance volume, and we're still trading all the way down here at 43, this is telling me there's a lot of money inflow, plus you can see it on the volume, telling me more than likely they want to try to push this thing at least up into 48.11. Now with this, I'm aiming for 48.11, 50, 51.06, and then ideally 54.8. Plus on the 3-day time frame, held that 3-day 21 EMA a lot as support. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stochastic buy on the 3-day time frame as well. So we have multiple confirmations from the daily, the weekly, and the 3-day, which is why I like this swing. And I want to look for upside continuation. So if you guys are in this with me in Team Bull, that was the reasoning behind this swing. But yeah, so before we hop into the overall ES, NQ, SPY, QQQ, SPX analysis, as always, if you guys could, make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Remember, 200 likes and you guys get the watch list. So we got 150 people in here, only 35 likes. Make sure you guys run it up. Also, on Friday, I booked a 300% gain on UPS. This was a disgusting swing. This was absolutely beautiful. We entered this swing. We got the 190 calls on this day right here, same week expiration, and those things pretty much expired $4 in the money. That was a beautiful trade. They went way more than 300%. However, I sold before that. But yeah, just literally a beautiful trade, immediately profitable. The very next day hit 100%. So But let's head on over to ES. Again, let me know how you guys are doing. Everybody having a good morning? Good morning, Fibonacci. My man, I love the name. I love the name. All right, so ES is in daily supply. As we can see, here's our supply zone right here. I don't care about this, don't care about that, don't care about that. Boom. We got daily demand down here. Here's our daily supply. Pretty large range from 41.25 all the way up to 41.68.5. So we can break it down, try to look for a smaller range. But this is daily supply right here. You can see we came right up to it on Friday and we're not able to close above it. So that is an area that we want to watch. And then I also had a weekly fib. That's the main watch for this week. I think it was from pivot high, pivot low. Yes. So we already tagged it once, or actually a couple of times, but 4,200 is still in play. If ES can push up there. Remember, as of now, I don't really have a good bounce on ES until we start pulling. Once we start pulling, then I can find a good bounce. But as of now, I don't really see one besides demand, which actually you can see has been pretty strong support in the past, plus some resistance in the past as well. So, I mean, not really good bounce till 40.82.25. Plus we got daily demand down there. Let's break it down to a 4-hour. Let's see. I mean, possibly we could take Friday's low up to this high right here. Let's check the economic calendar real quick, see what we got going on today. Fed speaker 8:30, PMI 9:45, ISM 10, and then a Fed speaker at 4 o'clock. So that's at the end of the market. So maybe getting a little closer to market open, we could watch like 41.02 for a potential bounce on ES. But I'm gonna wait on that. Right now we're just gonna do some supply and demand. But yeah, main area is right here. Looking at the overall perspective, the fact that we rejected daily supply on ES makes me want to look for a pullback, and then maybe a bounce. Let's try a 2-hour. I also want to see if we hit an extension. Go back to the 4-hour. Just want to see one thing. No, but we got super close to it. All right. Go to the 1-hour. This has been pretty strong support as well, especially overnight. These overnight lows, 41.22.75. That overnight low. Yes, good morning. Again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 100 possible demand right there. Honestly, not too interested in it though. See a 30-minute. Cool. All right. Give ES a little longer and then we'll come back to that. Let's take a look at NQ. Zoom out to the weekly. Let's see if we hit that fib. No, but we got really close to it. All right, so these two are the fibs in play this week. We want the 50, take off the 61.8. There we go. How'd you guys do on Friday? Be honest, who kept trying to chase the puts the entire grind up? Be honest. First time watcher, good morning and welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you find some value in here. But yeah, if this is your first time and you're not subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed. I do go live every single morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a watch list for free. You guys get to watch me draw my levels. That way it helps you guys in the future. Plus we got daily supply up here. So honestly, I'm interested in this entire area for a potential reject. Green day on Friday, red day. Yeah, I saw a lot of people chasing puts. So, I mean, I ended red on Friday too, but I followed my risk. Because the reason why I like the puts, And I didn't chase it the entire way up. But the reason why I liked puts was because SPX came up to this supply zone right here, and Q was in supply, QQQ was in supply, and SPY was in supply. So I like the puts as far as risk to reward, but it hit my stop loss. I mean, you can see we had price action off of that supply zone, and eventually, you know, the buyers were able to push us through it. So at that point, there was no supply, no good rejects. Therefore, I wasn't chasing puts to the upside. This was where the risk to reward was. And I had somebody ask me, why did the market just grind up all day? And we talked about this in the live stream, if you guys remember this. The fact that, you know, we've had all this bank news and just bad economic news, but the market still went up. And there was people heavily short in the market. So if we have this bad news, there's a lot of shorts in the market, meaning people in puts or whatever it may be, and the market's going up. Who's left to short? Not a lot of people. Therefore, those shorts begin to get stopped out. The buyers push price up. In order to get out of a short position, you have to become a buyer. So therefore, it doubles up the buying momentum. And sure enough, we saw a nice little short squeeze to the upside on SPY. So just something to keep in mind going into the future. What were we looking at? NQ. So NQ main level 13441.25. Maybe that comes into play later in the week. It does look like we do possibly have 2-hour demand. Let's see. That was also the previous high. Maybe we pull back. We do have nice daily demand right here. If this is the high, you know, I like pullbacks to these fibs. Boom. Friday. Boom, boom. Boom. ThinkorSwim is what I use. Thank you for the subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. We almost got 300 people up in here. 200, or how many people we got? 286 and 101 likes. So again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. Let's see. Yeah, I'd be more interested in a pullback. There's our 2-hour demand. Plus 1-hour demand. Let's see. There we go. All right, so here's my demand zone. Boom. Try 1 hour. Also got 1-hour demand. Could even use this pivot low to pivot high right here for a potential bounce. We're about to see. Because we're bouncing off the 50% fib right now. Bounce off of it, nice heavy volume on the 1 minute, showing exhaustion of or on the 5 minute, showing exhaustion of sellers. So I mean, for me personally, let's see. I mean, this does validate the fib rule, to be honest with you. Stop would be right below here. But I like how we reacted off of the 50. Therefore, that increases the chance of a potential bounce at the 61.8 if we fail the 50. So we're just going to keep that as of right now. I don't really see any supply. Besides this gap down. Cool. Cool. All right, that is it for NQ as of right now, and then we will do SPY and QQQ. Remember, SPY came right up to that daily trend line that we discussed, or no, the weekly trend line that we discussed in Saturday's video. So hopefully you guys watched that. As you can see, high point, high point, high point, high point, and then we close right at it on Friday. So in order for us to break, or in order for us to go higher, we have to break this trend line. If we break the trend line, likely see 418.50. Which is my main reject zone this week. So let's go to a daily. I mean, we got some downside gaps to fill too. I'm pretty sure we have some nice gaps on SPX. No, right now we're just doing SPY, QQQ, ES, and NQ. We'll get to the individual names once we're done with this analysis. So yeah, in order for me to be bullish, we got to break the trend line. 410 is going to be the area. Break. So break 410, we are good. As far as fibs, I don't really see a good one on SPY yet. Let's try 1 hour. I mean, we could take here to here, potentially. We close. Could look for a reject up here as well. If we start to pull in the pre-market and then push back up towards the close, might be interested in a potential reject. Close. Boom. Watch that. Head on over to QQQ real quick. And then, just because we got a bunch of people in here right now, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. So if you guys are looking to learn more about my overall day trading, swing trading strategy, how to find bounces, rejects, support and resistance, how to use Fibonacci, all the indicators I use, and so much more, make sure to check out the book on Amazon, The New Age of Technical Analysis, 450 pages. And book number 2 is almost completed. And I cannot wait for you guys to read it. So hyped for that book. Let's see. On the weekly, no good trend lines. 321.51 was the area. Main reject is 327 if we get up there this week. What are we trading at? 318.40. And yeah, main bounce wouldn't be until like way down here. 313. So that's the main bounce. Let's see, let's mark that close real quick. Potential reject spot if we push up. Close. No, it would be so expensive to do a book in color. That's why I got the ebook though. Just I haven't seen any technical analysis books, like thick technical analysis books that are in color. It's just way too hard. Ordering the book today. Let's go. All right. So we marked the close. Again, on NQ, I took this low to this high, and we're still bouncing off the 50, so we could watch that 317.50 if we pull back. But other than that, I don't have a good bounce until, way down here at 313 on QQQ. So we're gonna have to see how we trade there. But if we can get above 321.51, then we have that straight shot into 327. And then let's head on over to SPX. Let's see if we got some gaps that we can fill. 4,100, 4050, 4,000, all key areas. Let's delete all of this. Boom. Yes, I do have it in PDF version. So if you want that, you get that right there. That's the PDF. But it does not look like we got gaps until way down here. It's the only gap that I had. Zoom out. So we filled that gap. There's a gap way up here. But yeah, SPX, it looks like we're pretty much good on gaps. So let's just mark 4,100. 100, 40.50, 4,000. Oh, we already have a level at 4,000. 4,100, 41.50. Okay. So very basic levels on SPX. Don't really have any gaps to fill, so we're just gonna have to wait for that. Cool. All right, so that is everything on the future SPY and QQQ as of right now. Now we can go look at individual names, see what they're looking like, and maybe that gives us a better understanding of the overall market. Let's see, we don't have any good squeezes today. Only NQ with a 30-minute squeeze, which means QQQ is squeezing on the 30-minute as well. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. But let's start with Apple. And again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. 332 people in here, 150 likes. You guys are getting close. 50 more likes and you guys get the watch list. But yeah, so Apple, I mean, still looks strong. I just think it's pretty overextended, personally. But not really seeing any good setups on this that I would consider today. So skip over that. AMD. Again, head and shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder. There's a neckline, so not interested in AMD. Amazon. And what are we trading at? 102. Maybe $100 reject. Or hold on. You have a nice daily gap from 101 down to 100.5. That's only like a 60-cent move. Maybe come into play later in the week. No, if you don't enter my swings when I put them out, it's more than likely too late. Boeing, don't care about. Baba, don't care about. Coin has that daily gap that was on the weekly watch list. So really only interested in coin above 70, if we can get above there. Create an alert. Costco. Still waiting on that monthly symmetrical triangle. Google. No, I don't trade TQQQ or SQQQ. You might as well just trade QQQ at that point. Google, 4-hour squeeze, don't really care about, don't see a good setup. It might just be a SPY and QQQ kind of day. Meta, gap down, pullback. We could retest 208.30, which could lead to a potential bounce. If you guys want to watch that, feel free. This isn't my favorite setup, but that 208.30 was a previous high. Boom. No, Rebecca's a real person. She's also a channel member. Microsoft had a pretty big breakout, maybe a retest around 283.33. Again, that previous high point. Favorite setup. Let's see if we have a fib there. No, so it'd be more interested down here towards the fibs. Take a look at Netflix. Also, I don't know if you guys traded this, but not Saturday's watch list, but the previous week's watch list. I told you guys to watch 343.50 for a reject on Netflix, and that thing just absolutely smacked, if anybody caught that. That thing dropped like, what is that, $8.50, give or take, from the reject point. But yeah, Netflix not interested in. Nvidia. What's the previous high on this thing? $275.89. It would have to reclaim $275.89. I don't see any good setups on individual names. If anything, they actually look pretty weak. But I still like SPY and QQQ. PayPal, QQQ. Take a look at Raku. Looking for a swing on this. Looking for the break above the trend line. Loving this daily squeeze. Hopefully we can get a potential entry. Breakout point 66.12. There we go. Shopify. Looking for that daily gap to fill. Unfortunately, we are not up there. So waiting for that break of 48.14 to fill the daily gap up to 50. Set an alert. We already looked at SPX. We looked at SPY. Tesla. Yeah, Roblox hit my scanner on Friday. Tesla smacked right off that 50% fib. Rejected really hard. Yeah, not really seeing anything on Tesla either. What are we trading at? 214. Already hit the bounce that I wanted to watch, which was 200. So yeah, it looks like a SPY and QQQ kind of day. But again, if you guys could, make sure to click that subscribe button. I do go live every single morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. You guys get to watch me draw my levels. I answer your questions, plus so much more. So if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys definitely do that. Let's see, 40820 would have been an area I would have been interested in. I mean, yeah, really not seeing a whole lot of bounces. I mean, the main one would be that pivot low, pivot high. When is Good Friday? Is that this Friday or next Friday? Or the following Friday? I don't know when it is. But for the rest of the month, every Friday it looks like we're open. For the whole day. When is Easter? Hold on. We can look at the oil names. April 9th. Oh, that's this coming Sunday. I mean, it says we have news on Friday all throughout the day. Hold on. Let me check SPY. Let me check the SPY options. What is Friday's date? Friday's the 7th. We're open. I don't think we close early. I think it might just be the bond market. What? Hold up. Then why do we have news on Friday? Friday, April 7th, we have U.S. employment report, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings, consumer credit, average hourly wages year over year. I don't know. I mean, I'll take a whole day off. Yeah, I guess it is closed. It's closed on Friday. This means that when the market closes this year at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Wait, hold on. What is Friday's date? I literally just said this. It's the 7th. Yes, we're closed. Okay, we are closed. That took a little longer than normal. Okay, we good. Hey. I will take it. I will gladly take Friday off. Adios. But, okay, now that that's all out of the way, sorry you guys saw my dumb moment, but hey, it is okay. Let's go back to the futures. Let's look at ES. Let's look at NQ. Boom, boom. Yes. Yeah, the bunny wouldn't approve. NQ. So yeah, it looks like we're still holding that 50. I think that 61.8 is going to come into play if we get down there, because you can see we had a pretty strong reaction off of it. I don't go fishing. That's not my thing. GD caught a fish for me. How sweet of him, right? Yeah, so it's looking like this is going to be the main bounce that I'm going to watch on NQ today. Which, what is that? Friday's low? Yeah, it's Friday's low, so let's head on over to QQQ. We are not closed on Monday. Are you capping? You're capping, I'm gonna fight you. Hold on. You guys got me all kind of confused. Yeah, no, we are open on Monday. I see the expiration date. All right. 317.52. You guys wanted me to look at oil. Yeah, we did gap up. Was it because they cut oil output? Is that why? Does anybody know the specific news on this gap up? Jeez. I mean, I'd be more interested in that gap fill to the downside. Boy, might be trading some crude oil futures today. Whoops. And keep that on watch. Break below 79. All right, so QQQ main bounce I would like is 317.52. Yep, yeah, I saw that news pop up last night very briefly. I saw it. $17.52. Then we don't really have any good ones until 313. I would watch 315 just as like a psychological level. Plus, we have this previous resistance. So like 315 to 315.25 would be an area I'm interested in. But yeah, 317.50 is the main area right now. So let's get this all typed out. Start with the futures. Head on over to ES. Tag daily supply. Ideally would like a pullback. Whoops. Cool. Cool. Yes. Tagged daily supply at 41.25. If we pull back, I like bounces towards 4110 and 4102.75 to 4100. We'll watch supply for a potential reject. SPY. Closed at key trend line on Friday. Must break 410 for more upside. We'll watch around 409.50 to 410 for a reject. Bounces at 406.70 and 406. Higher probability. And Q. I don't think we have any other SPY levels. And Q. Main bounce at, what is that? 13,154.5. After that, no support until this demand zone at 1380. 13,080, I should say. 13,080. QQQ. Main bounce 317.50. Good morning. Main bounce 317.5. Reject at I would say like 320.9 to 321 would be ideally what I'm interested in. And then SPX, I don't think I got nothing on SPX. Depends where we open up. Does anybody know the implied open? Like as of right now, this very second, I still don't know the math. See, now everybody's going to try to confuse me. No, we're closed on Friday from what I'm seeing. Futures will close at 1. If it's a penny stock, I don't touch it. WWE and UFC owner agree to massive merger. Oh, I just saw that pop up. That was an hour ago, though, so I really missed that one. Let's see. Anybody got the implied open on SPX? So, I mean, NQ is still bouncing that 50% fib. If we're going to see that 61.8, we got to fail it. Might have missed our swing on TOL. I don't even know what TOL is. Toll Brothers, I think is what it is. Hold on. Oh, they're a building company. Never mind. Alrighty. I mean, yeah, I guess those are the levels today. Unless anybody can tell me SPX. But I don't really like any individual names. There's possible bounces on Meta, which it looks like it already hit. And Microsoft, which I think, I mean, we got really close. So you just take ES and you subtract $7.50. Is that really how you get it? 4101. Okay. 4101. So I mean, maybe we hold 4100 as support. Oh yeah. See, I got so much going on that I forget stuff very easily. I already forgot what we had today. Yeah, we just have a Fed speaker right now at 8:30. 9:45 we have news, PMI, 10 o'clock ISM. So let's see. Yeah. If we would hold above 4100, I'd be interested in a potential bounce, but maybe if we close below it, come up and test it as possible resistance, I'll look for a reject. But I'll tell you what, I like QQQ more today. If I'm gonna look for that reject, I like it more towards yesterday's close. We also had that little daily or overnight gap to fill. Let's see from here to here. So that could be another thing that we could keep on watch. Still holding that 50%. New house is amazing. I love it. So still holding the 50. Supply is close. See how we react when we get up into supply again. To be honest, I don't really like pay too much attention to the news. 99% of it is technical. Like, I just want to know the numbers. That's about it. But I don't base trades on the numbers that come out. I see how the market reacts to the numbers, and I just simply trade the technicals. Yeah, I saw that WWE UFC merger. Does that mean WWE gapped up? Nope. Gap down. To 85. You guys asking me about cruise stocks. I don't trade these. They just don't move enough. Back in the day I did. Tell you what, there was a time of day when I was trading CCL on the daily. Long time ago. Long time ago. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps up everything that I'm watching today. I don't think, I mean, we do have a Fed speaker, so I'm not going to say that. But yeah, I would watch this supply zone. If we can slowly grind through it, I would be interested in this reject way up here. But I mean, that's a $7 move on SPY. I don't think that's going to happen today. Could it happen? Of course. But 4,200 is the main area of the week. 4,200 is the main reject this week. Cool. Grizzly posts watch list? Yes, he does. Let's see what SPY has. Or let's see what he's got on SPY. So he's watching 407 for a potential bounce. Lines up with my fib. So I'll watch that 407 area, and then he has 414 to 415 for a reject. So way up here. Which I will watch 415 because that is a psych number. That's if we push. No, if oil gapped up like it did, there's no point of chasing it up here. I would much rather wait for a pullback. Somebody said look at Apple. Gap down. Not interested. Hit that psych number 165. Cool. Well, let's post this watch list for everybody. How about that? Tag daily supply 41. Hold on, just make sure all the numbers line up. Cool. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the watch list. Let's get these screenshots for everybody. I know you guys like the screenshots. Yes. And then I'll post the watch list in the chat. Yes. SPY. Yeah, like I said, it has to break 410 with strength, and then I'll be interested in the upside or the bounce. SPY. NQ. Again, that 50%, it's still holding on NQ. Still holding. NQ. QQQ. Boom. Awesome. All right, that is the watch list. If you guys are in the Discord, you guys can see it. As far as everybody in the chat, however, first off, if you guys do want to join the Discord, here's the link right here. You can also follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, where I post a lot of free game as well. But if you guys do want to trade live with me and a bunch of other amazing traders, make sure to come join the Discord. We trade live every single morning. We hop on voice around like 9 o'clock, 9:15, and we're usually live until around like 11:30, give or take. I try to stay a little later, just to answer any questions and all that good stuff, look for any other trades. But yeah, that is the link to join the Discord right there. Now, as far as the watch list, as always, none of this is financial advice. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. Yes. Bye. I'll tell you what, though, you guys better go run up them reactions in the channel. 5 hearts? What is that? That is disappointing. I'm going to sleep. Good night. And Q. QQQ. That is everything. That is all I'm watching. So, I guess I'll hang around for a couple more minutes, answer some questions, and then it's off to making some protein oats. AI, I mean, it broke a huge level. Definitely, I don't know. I wouldn't really be interested in it. This thing IPO'd at $180. That's ridiculous. But yeah, no, nothing from me on that. SPY, QQQ, NQ. Gonna watch CL, crude oil. NQ, yes. Let's put NQ right here. Oh, of course. Of course, of course. Again, not really liking anything on a video. I don't really like any individual names today, to be honest with you. Just not seeing good setups. Prefer SPY and QQQ. Protein pancakes sound really good right now. No questions. Also, again, make sure you guys check out my book on Amazon, The New Age of Technical Analysis. You can find that right here. And again, I do have book number 2 on the way. I'm very excited for that one to release. It's pretty much you got to read the first book to understand the second book, because there was still so much more that I wanted to add to the first book, but that thing would end up being like 800 pages long. So that's why we got book number 2 on the way. But I don't think, will you trade Thursday? No, yeah, so because the market's closed on Friday, I guess I'm going to have to trade it a different way. Let's see, today's Monday, I'll trade Wednesday expirations. Tuesday, trade Wednesday. I guess on Wednesday, I'll have to trade Thursday. Guess that's how it's going to work this week. Maybe depending on how pricey the Monday expirations are, I might go for that, but we'll see when Thursday comes. Yeah, book number 2, it's on the way. Again, not interested in any individuals today. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up today. I'm gonna go make my protein oats. Get ready for the day. Get some G Fuel up in me. And yeah. So other than that, make sure you guys are subscribed. Again, I go live every single morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time, around 8 a.m. Eastern time, give or take. Plus, I have over 1,000 videos on my channel teaching you guys on how to trade. So if you're not subscribed, you are definitely missing out. But yeah, other than that, everybody have an amazing day. If you guys are in the Discord, I'll talk to you guys in like 10, 15 minutes. If not, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.